EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitor's sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now run straight ahead to Warren. Down to about the 37. The Steelers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On the ground with a tight end. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Warren is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
Yeah, it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And the talented young man took over as the full-time starter week 6 of last season. Showed a ton of promise as a rookie, despite having minimal help around him. His talent and potential, vast. I expect him to have a huge second year in the NFL.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. There he goes, right side. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. They hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
It brings up 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Steelers.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Fighting to step. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Throwing is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15. First down, Steelers.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Going right back to Wilson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. And again, it's Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Travis Waitman on to punt. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Looking to throw. May. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Douglas. And he will have a Patriots first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw, it's May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Henry, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. To the air, May. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Fighting his way through contact. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Rodgers going to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Eluding the pressure right. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Rodgers to throw. And spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's good to make it 17-7. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talking about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots, now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
33-yard line.
Throwing here is May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. So the completion good for just 3. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll throw with May. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 64 yards. And the Pats have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the 3rd quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, What did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, yep, just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Boswell for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots first down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Patriots first down.
The slot man in motion right.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's May. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
From the shotgun, May with it. Flush to his right. Oh, nice move. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 7.
They'll run the jet sweep with Douglas. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 9 now. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
To Mayo Douglas. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Boutte with an amazing diving catch. And the Patriots are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well,
partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. That is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he stopped immediately there.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they go play action with May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Wilson snags it left side. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On the give, it's Warren. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. Now Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Steelers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
It's a gain of 3.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Here's one. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Rodgers to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin laying himself out in the end zone. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And in the end, a Calvin Austin touchdown grab finished the drive off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers defense getting ready here. And the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
The interception the last drive, what will happen here? From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Now a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
28 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And Diggs has it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Gain on the play.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Steelers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.